plays games with Jay.
Okay, we're gonna make a comic now.
Okay, here we go.
He pretended to drink it. Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could see only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate. Make him cooperate? The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation. In exchange for his own life, you mean? Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder. He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Elvis is like, wow, the true mystery maker.
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Our friend Elvis, we'll get him on here at some point.
He's crazy. Why would he go that far?
And if you didn't know that already, Elvis was the one who made the intro with the
oh yes,
me being going what?
Yeah, and edited the intro in general.
Yeah.
But adding our special
Danganronpa
intro, yes, that's also all him. He's great.
He's crazy. Why would he go that far?
That's Elvis. That's me when I get an egg hunt from him.
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me in my own game, no matter what. But too bad, Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark to make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not. Extras? I'm fine with being an extra. Huh? Why? If we're just extras, and even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed. No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth. But why? You're being so friendly with us. If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore. Kaito, I believe in you. If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth. I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth you can't deny. All right, everyone, huddle around. So,
yeah?
There's this comic, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love this part.
After seeing the item from Himiko,
I love you guys.
The culprit. I don't have any of that. Okay. Who did Maki hit with the electro hammer? Hit the exocell. Okay.
We should all get tattoos.
No. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? Nope. None of that. Okay. What opened the shutter and got inside the hangar? The exocell, but an exocell inside the hangar. Okay, here we go. Who was hit by the first arrow Maki fired? Not here. Okay. Who was hit by the second? Not here. We don't got that. What did Kokichi take? Okay. Only antidote. Okay. All right. Okay. After Maki left, what weapon did Kokichi take out? Electro bomb. Okay. Who actually drank the poison antidote? No, never mind. What evidence did the culprit leave behind it? Oh no. Okay. Why was... There we go. Blood. Okay. So now we got... Drink the antidote. Assemble the crossbow. Kokichi in the press. Okay. Who actually drank the antidote? Okay, assembled the crossbow. Okay, we got that one. The culprit in the press. Okay, that's the end. Okay, who was in the press last? Kokichi was in the press last. Who was in the press first? Okay. Okay. What evidence the culprit, Kokichi's clothes. Okay. What evidence did they leave in the bathroom? 3 arrows. Okay. Who was hit by the arrow first? Kokichi's right arm. What? Oh, Maki's arrows first. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Maki's arrows. Kokichi's back. And then oh, whoops. And then there we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh,
Well, time for
boy.
me to piss. I'll be back.
Okay. Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way.
Bang!
Welcome back. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
I just want a Maki in a mecha game.
Yeah. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. So while Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with the crossbow, but the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi, they just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon Exisal with the remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
Maki motherfucker.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an Exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an Exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the Exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
Maki's so cool. Get fucked.
Yeah, down my back! The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poison arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise.
I feel like the art in these comics compared to one have really improved.
Yeah, I would say so. They still have that style, but they're a bit more like cleaned up and refined.
Yeah.
The best one though is from the last trial with the little chibis from the the game. I'm like, wow, I would read a whole like webtoon comic that looked like this. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Ow, okay. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up of a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get it back inside the hangar, so she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking that the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poison arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. Raw. If a bomb went raw at me, I'd be like, oh god. An electro bomb capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electro bomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Miyu to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electro bomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never agree to such a plan, but because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. The request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot of time to prepare. There was a lot to prepare, not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, their whole plan would have been ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Okay, yeah, they dragged him. Okay, there we go. The Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press control panel, culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then Kokichi activated the press and a camera record button at the same time. Hydraulic press came down slowly, all contact for the sea, blah blah blah, electro disabled. Yeah, we know this. Okay, press got lower, okay. Okay, press stopped. Okay, camera stop. They switch. Okay. And culprit and victim, yada yada. Okay. And then press start. Okay, on both things. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. And then Kaito went for it. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press power cord so it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This is all part of Kokichi's plan to recreate a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exocell to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. Oh my god. Okay. The culprit is in that exocell. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut. That was 15 minutes? Jesus Christ. I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it? Admit it? But it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now. Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exocell. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. That's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, that's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth. Well, it's true there's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi. Well, I don't care either way, but if you guys get it wrong, you have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory, and that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma, start the voting already. Yeah, I'm getting to it, sheesh. Let's proceed with the voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Because I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara. Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about. You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen. Oh boy. Alright, let's pin this down. Who is inside the exocell? Kaito, right? That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito, standing right there. Isn't that correct? Of course not. I would never die. I trust Shuichi.
Kaito's trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So to put my faith in him, this is the only way. Everything that we've determined up to now, what if I turn it all on its head? Yes, I need to lie. Yeah, I figured I need to lie. I just need to figure out which bullet. I have to choose the correct bullet to lie, right? Okay. I guess just about the video, right? Well.
Now, when you did the lie, it turned into what?
An eye?
No. The lie itself. What was the lie when it said murder? When you
I
turned
did not even.
So you need to check that. I'll say it's not this murder. It said survival video, which doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I didn't know the bullets.
No,
turned.
the bullets turn into a specific type of like. It changes the words to a lie.
Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, and this one, abracadabra's not gonna help you.
Yeah.
Because it's a lie.
I wish I could just see what they turn into.
That's something I agree. I don't like that you don't know.
I'm kind of.
But I mean, just like, why don't you see what
Kokichi spotted. Oh, see, that's what I'm thinking. Kokichi spotted might make sense. It's like, oh, actually, no, wait, no. Yeah, I saw him. That's okay.
Because what is Kokichi's disappearance? The actual bullet.
Is that no one has seen Kokichi during the entire investigation.
Okay.
So if I lie about that, I'm like, oh no, I saw him, right? Like, fire! Oh my! Why does it take so long to fire?
Preload it, and then it is too slow. I agree.
This whole episode has been a fucking comic, and me trying to shoot this fucking.
Preload it before that screen shows up.
But you can only hold it for X amount of time, or else it'll just fire. So like, I'm trying to load it like, okay, like I can.
There you go.
Jesus. Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the Exosol is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
Yeah? You saw Kokichi?
Yes, he threatened me. Told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive. Hold on. Why did you wait until now to mention this? I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true. Really. I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito's trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito's risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie. Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exocell. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming. But as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over. If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito. So, it really was you.
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit, you got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no.
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the black and the spotless face off. It's voting time! It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the result.
X.
Oh, I keep forgetting that it doesn't like. Yeah, what?
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I wasn't like 100%, but I guess I was pretty close though, right? With my what I said earlier, I mean, like I think the both of them are dead in some, or at least there's something going on with the two of them.
But they weren't both dead.
No, yeah. But I was like, it's not Maki's Sumugi, Himiko, or Kiba. I'm like, it's not one of these guys. It's definitely something's going on there.
Well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up. The Blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right.
So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Maki voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong. But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time? Ugh. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines. Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too.
Now imagine kind of like scrambling, like flipping the pages.
Fuck, they're going fast. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though, huh? Hey, come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Hmm?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki, was she protecting Kaito, or just believing in him, like me?
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said. After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan. Plan? What plan?
I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind.
Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
Pretended?
You all fell for it, but, you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Miu make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gonta making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What the hell? Why'd you do all that?
The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind was to end this boring killing game.
To end it?
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
Why?
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
The true mastermind instigated it. So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
Yeah. They probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But they can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remember the truth from the flashback light. Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted. What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair? So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along? They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair? Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair? We're all students of Hope Speak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind.
I didn't know about that flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you. Anyway, like I was saying, then who is this true mastermind?
Who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind?
It's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you to kill me.
What? The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Maki Roll or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
What do you mean?
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this a game in the first place. But Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world. Which means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone. So, this is some kind of show? But who'd be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
That's right, the flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt. Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Shuichi. It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
A death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this?
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Yeah? Why don't you tell us? We were friends during the trial. I love you. Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me. Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Then here's another question.
Why are you such a dick?
Yeah, who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind, then who is the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that. Yeah, I guess that is the perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger.
Look at the time, man.
I know, man. Yeah, we'll just see you next
tomorrow.
That's the perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger.